You can be actively looking for your next locations, delaying your travel plans for the time being, or organizing the specifics of your future vacations. Whatever your current level of travel is, the information in this video will spice up your knowledge or maybe even encourage you to explore less traveled places. Here are 15 travel facts that are certainly going to shock and surprise you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more intriguing videos like this. And be sure to watch this video till the end. Without further ado, let's dive into it. 15. You are never more than 30 steps away from a trash can in Disneyland. A trash can is never more than 30 steps away in every Disney park, according to the legend that Walt Disney used to watch guests at the park to see how many steps they went before polluting. Another of Walt's lesser-known improvements to Disneyland was the establishment of a covered bar inside then dry park, which he used to entertain friends and sponsors. The speakeasy-style establishment, which is concealed behind a sizable door in the park's New Orleans Square neighborhood, currently operates as a private members' club with a $10,000 yearly membership fee. 14. Ficus, France, Italy, China, the USA, and Spain are the top 5 countries that attract the most tourists in the world. The Ficus nations, France, Italy, China, the United States, and Spain consistently receive the most tourists. They act as a powerful travel magnets according to the most recent UNWTO data on travel flows for 2018. France received 89 million arrivals, making it the most visited country in the world. Spain, the United States, China, and Italy are the next most popular travel destinations. They are 2 of the top 5 most visited nations in the world, together with France. According to Mastercard's Global Destination Cities Index, Bangkok is the world's most visited city with 22 million foreign overnight visitors in 2018. It is followed by Paris, London, Dubai, and Singapore, which together makes up the top 5 most visited cities worldwide. 13. The oldest tree in the world has over 4,700 years. The oldest tree in the world is known as Methuselah according to the spruce. It's a bristlecone pine tree that can be found in the White Mountains of California. It is thought to be older than 4,700 years. It is a non-clonal tree, which implies that unlike clonal trees which can do so, it cannot reproduce itself. Big Pharma aspires to reproduce this kind of living organism's anti-aging secret. Oak Chico in Sweden is the oldest clonal tree known to science. It's about 10,000 years old and has a 600-year trunk life before a new one emerges. 12. Biggest pyramid in the world is in Mexico. Egypt and Giza, probably the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about pyramids is this. It's not in Giza though. Cholula de Rivadavia, Mexico, is home to the largest pyramid in terms of volume. It was difficult to locate it and identify what is beneath the hill at its site because nature did its thing over time and covered it with soil, grass, and other vegetation. The Great Pyramid of Cholula is just 54 meters tall, but it has a base that is 4 times bigger than the Great Pyramid at Giza, with a volume of 166,000 cubic feet, as opposed to the Pyramid of Khufu 84,000 cubic feet. According to BBC, it's also the largest monument on Earth ever built by humans. 11. It costs $42 to go out on a date in Cairo while $202 in Zurich. It's not a bad idea to go on a date outside your hometown. Just gather some information on travel before you do so. Zurich and Oslo are the costliest cities in the world to go on a date. According to Deutsche Bank research, out of 54 locations in these 2 cities, a night out with your date will set you back $202 and $163 respectively. The least expensive ones are in Cairo, Bangalore, and Buenos Aires. You'll need about $42 in your wallet if you go on a date there. 10. Iceland is a country with no mosquitoes. Are you unsure if you need to bring mosquito repellent on your trip? One of the few nations in the world without mosquitoes is Iceland, a useful benefit for such a fascinating location. 9. France is a country with the most time zones in the world. You will frequently read or hear that France has the most time zones, specifically 12. This is due to France's continued administrations of remote territory around the globe. The USA and Russia, on the other hand, span 11 time zones. 8. The fastest roller coaster in the world will be opened in 2023 in Saudi Arabia. The Falcon's Flight roller coaster in Saudi Arabia will provide you with the excitement, adrenaline, and dopamine rush that you desire. The Falcon's Flight roller coaster's constructions ought to be finished by 2023 according to CNN Travel. It will break records for height, speed, and both. Its top speed will be more than 155 miles per hour. 7. The so-called Spanish flu actually came from France, China, and Britain. Although the name suggests that the Spanish flu, which claimed the life of 20 to 50 million people worldwide, originated in Spain, History.com claims that it was more likely in France, China, or Britain. Due to the pandemic's timing, which coincided with the First World War, the term Spanish flu gained popularity. Spain was the one of the few nations that remained neutral, while the majority of nations either supported one of the two sides in the conflict. Contrary to the besieged countries, this permitted the nations to have unrestrained free expressions and journalism. Spain gave in-depth reporting of the destructions brought on by the influenza virus, giving the public there the notions that Spain was where the illness originated. It received the label in this way. 6. South Africa has 3 capital cities. South Africa is unique. It is the only nation with 3 capitals. The legislative office and the locations of South Africa's parliament are both in Cape Town. The executive branch of government is based in Pretoria, while the judicial branch is located in Bloemfontein. These arrangements have primarily political and historical roots. It goes beyond the nation's administrative structure. The scenery and landscape of South Africa are also incredibly diverse and may accommodate your tastes for various vacation styles. 5. Hamburg is a city with the most bridges in the world. In certain towns, it is easier to cross a river or a path that is not suitable for walking. The largest number of bridges in the world are in Hamburg, where there are more than 2,300 of them. Amsterdam comes in second with 1,281 bridges, followed by New York with 789, Pittsburgh with 446, and Venice with 391 bridges. Sometimes having so many bridges is a challenge. 4. The world's longest commercial flight took around 30 hours. The so-called double sunrise flight by Qantas, operated between Australia and Sri Lanka between 1943 and 1945, frequently lasted more than 30 hours and allowed passengers to witness the sunrise twice. With an average flight time of 17 hours and 50 minutes, Singapore Airlines' route from Singapore to New York is currently the longest commercial flight. 3. The shortest commercial flight takes less than 2 minutes. Amazingly, the shortest commercial flight, which connects the nearby Scottish Orkney Islands to Westray and Papa Westray, takes around 1.5 minutes. The quickest flight ever seen lasted less than 50 seconds. 2. Japanese Railway hand out certificates for delay of more than 5 minutes. The supposedly most punctual trains in the world, Japanese trains, give passengers a delay certificate if they are more than 5 minutes late. To explain a passenger's tardiness, the documentations can be presented to supervisors or teachers. Some trains in Germany and Paris also give delay certificates. 1. The most expensive airport-to-city taxi ride costs around £190. Any frugal tourist worth their salt makes every effort to avoid using an airport taxi, but those watching their spending should steer clear of doing so from Tokyo's Narita Airport. The ride is the most costly airport-to-city transport in the world, costing an average of £191 one way, according to a survey by Moneycorp. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell to watch more videos like this. While you are here, click one of the 2 other videos on your screen to watch. See you later.